Hi everyone! Today I want to go through all of the items I got from the new Lawn Fawn Fall and Winter release. I hope to share some ideas too, so let's see how that goes. It's the first time I'm doing this kind of video, so let's see how it all goes. I'm sorry in advance if this will be a long video, because I have got a lot of items. I really loved this release. So let's get into it. Here I have laid down all of my freebies I got from Cloud9 Craft Store. As you've already seen on my previous video or on other people's videos, Cloud9 Craft Store always makes the best packages. So it's always a party to kind of unpack everything. So here, when you open up your package, you always get a personal, a handwritten note on this little cute cloud. So I really love that it's so personal. And then, yeah, of course, my package was full of confetti. I don't have this on my desk for the moment, but it had lots of confetti, even in fall theme, which I really liked. So now let's get on to the items. I have a craft card base here and the matching envelope. So that's really fun to use, always comes in handy. Then of course a little balloon. I always use those balloons. I think it's in almost every order. So these balloons, I always give them to the people I hand birthday cards to, especially those the little ones. So they always love that. Then a little gift here. This is some hot cocoa. So that's really also in the theme of fall and winter. So that's also something we can all enjoy. They always include some papers. So here, of course, also in the theme of fall and winter, I have a piece of paper with all of those pumpkins and then a glittery cardstock. This is very sturdy. I have quite a collection of those, but I really love to use them. So also very nice to have. Then yeah, this is the card from Cloud9 Craft Store with the cute clouds. I really love it. It's so adorable. Yeah. Okay, then here we have two tags. Also super fun. You can always use those kind of things. Love this. Then a Christmas cone. Also super fun. And then this one, I think this is like something like to put dots and texture to our cards and projects in the color pastel yellow. 3D pearl effects. So I think this always gives detail to our projects. So I really like this. Now, of course, I do have to mention that with every Lawn Fawn release, every package is packed extra festive with all the goodies in the theme of the release. Of course, it's always while supplies last, but really the whole team really tries its best to make you happy while unpacking. Actually, it's always quite festive, like all year round. They pack things up beautifully, so it's like you're opening several little gifts in one order. Okay, let's start with those new kind of dies, those paper piecing dies. I really love these new kinds of dies. not because of the overall look of them, but also just because it's very fun, like puzzling with all those pieces and then dropping all those tiny pieces in that frame. It's so much fun, and yeah, it just makes me super happy. So here I have got an A2 sized card, so 5.5 by 4.25 inches, just for size comparison here. So let's start with the Jolly Christmas tree. This can be paired quite good with the Christmas Dreams stamp set. I think I have this one here. Yeah, like this is an older set. And like you can make a scene with those stamps, and instead of using that tree, you might want to use this tree instead. So it just gives your cards a whole other look. Let's just see how big this is. So I think you can use it on portrait and landscape. So here you can see how big this tree is, but also if you want to make a landscape card, I think this fits quite nicely. Yeah, so if you pair this one with this set, I think that's a card I really want to make. Okay, so the next one is the Cheery Deer. I love this adorable little deer. Let's see how big this one is compared to a A2 card. I should have done this before. Okay, so this is the deer, so also here in landscape or in portrait mode. So here you can use this as kind of a focal point, but also like you can also make a scene around it, I think. There's this lovely stamp set, Cheery, how is it called? Cheery Christmas. And that's kind of the same deer, so you can also use this stamp set with this die and compare all of them. I think it also would be fun if you like take this die and then slide it across a snowbank or something. This can also be quite cute. And then the last one, oh my gosh, this is so adorable. This little coffee cup. Oh my god, this is so nice. Isn't this just adorable? Oh my god, I love it so much. You can pair this one, I think, with the Thanks a Latte stamp set. I haven't used this one yet. I haven't gotten it. I have gotten it recently, but I haven't used this one quite yet. But I think it would also pair nice with those sentiments and maybe also with these cups. Yeah, really like it. Okay. I think this would also really be fun if you use it with the other paper piecing die with the Smiley S'more. So then you kind of have the coffee cup, and then here maybe that Smiley S'more die. That can also be a very cute card. Okay, for the stencils, we have the snowflake background and then the fall leaves background. Stencils, I really love stencils because they're just so versatile. You can do absolutely everything with them. You can ink blend on white, you can ink blend on colored cardstock. You can use white pigment ink on top of an ink blended background. You can use it with pastes. You can, what I also really love doing is that you like blend this. I think you can really do it with this one. You can blend with antique linen, distress ink on top, so you get the pattern of everything, and then you can watercolor on top of it. This gives it a really nice look. It will be a time-consuming thing, I think, with this stencil, but that's really something you have to try with this one or with other stencils you might have. You can even like dry emboss stencil, so it makes an impression in your cardstock. So I also love doing that. Here's the stencil paste I got. I got the fairy dust, so this gives a little bit of glitter to my stencil patterns. So I think I will like ink blend and then use that stencil again and then go over it with some fairy dusts. I think that gives it a very lovely look. I think also that fall stencil, you can use this with that new fall leaves backdrop. So you can die cut this out, and then the background behind it, you can use that fall leaf stencil for that one. So I think that might be fun. And then yeah, snowflakes, we all love snowflakes. I think if you like quick Christmas cards, you can use this stencil and then put stencil paste or ink blend on it, and then pair it with the Giant Merry Christmas die, or the Let It Snow die, or maybe like those giant holiday messages. I think yeah, like this one, you can pair a card, so you can use this stencil and then just put this large sentiment on top. Or let me grab my other stamp sets here. Yeah, like this one. So you can also like create the background with the stencil and then use this large Christmas greeting on top. So this makes for great, quick and easy Christmas cards. Let's move on with the stamp sets. Now there were already intro videos on the fall and Halloween stamps, so I will go through them rather quickly. So first you have the You Autumn Gnome. That's super cute, so you can use it with those fall stencils or with that fall background I showed you earlier. You can like use this. You can use these mice like with every other mice stamp set there is. Like you can use this one with the Bubbles of Joy stamp set. You know that this one sits on top of the bubble. You can use this one like that. This one is hanging from the Christmas tree, from the Merry Mice, or you can hang this one on a leaf. You can use this one, I think, with a summer set, where there's like in a play garden, or how do you say it in English? So it comes off the slides. So this also very versatile because you can combine it with lots of different other sets. Then we have the Halloween one, or the, how is it called? The Perfectly Wicked. And then you also have the Perfectly Wicked add-on. I have this one here. I mean, we don't celebrate Halloween in Belgium here, but I mean, how adorable is this? I mean, I can't get over how adorable these cats are. I mean, I'm a cat mom myself, so everything that involves cats is just, oh my god, I really gotta have it all. Also these books and that shelf. Oh, and oh my god, this little stool here. Oh my god, I really, really love this one. you can use this, I mean the cats go with like the other cat stamp sets like Meow You Doing, and you can like combine this sets with other Halloween sets like the Spooky Village, maybe in the background. And then this stool is just, you can put like everything on top of the stool like cats, but you can also use like the mice of other stamp sets. So really love this. Okay, now we have, of course, the Merry Mice. Oh my god, this is so fun. I love this. I really like how they brought this stamp set back, because I didn't have a chance to pick it up because it was too expensive at that time. So I'm very, very happy to finally get it in my hands now. So this Merry Mice, I mean, I think also here you can combine these with all the other previous stamp set with all the mice. Oh, you can also like decorate the mice decorating the tree, but you can like you can take that paper piecing jolly tree, and instead of using this stamped tree, you can use like the paper piecing tree. That's also quite fun. Oh, and then that little chair too. I mean, you can use it with everything. You can use it like, oh, with the a creature was stirring. I have this one here, I think. Yes, here. So with this one, where you like decorate everything in the kitchen, and then you can use this stool and then put a little mice on top that wants to reach the kitchen tablet and stuff. Oh my god, this would be so cute. Yes, really love this one. Okay, then we have, oh, the giant holiday messages. I also have the birthday ones from the previous release, and I think it's just really fun to have this because it's really quick and easy, but it's like a stunner, you know. You can like make quick cards with them, but it just gives you the wow factor, even though it's quick and easy. You can also pair them with these diagonal stripes. I only have the diagonal ones, but you can like die cut these stripes out of red and green cardstock, and then put this one on top, and I think this would be really great. Yeah. Okay, then we have the other sentiment stamp set. This is the Magic Holiday Messages. I recently purchased the Magic Iris. I know I didn't have it when it was just released. I just purchased it like a few weeks ago. So this can be paired with like all Magic Iris cards. But you can also use this one with the Magic Iris Snowflake, and then the other snowflakes. I will show you those later, but I think you can pair this with this one, like this Magic Iris, and then put a sentiment right in the middle. And you can make a Magic Iris cards with it, like, so it's interactive, but you can just, it doesn't have to be interactive, you can just use this snowflake and put your sentiment in the middle. So also very versatile. I will take this one. Then what do we have then? Oh, I also have the Tiny Winter Friends. Those people are so cute. I really want to pair them with the Build a House, so you can just use them with the Build a House, or you can use the Build a House Christmas add-on, and then like make a little scene around the house with all those little tiny people, the tiny winter friends. Then we have our penguin party. Oh my gosh. You can never go wrong with penguins, can you? Also, what I love about penguins is that they are very easy to color. I am not a color artist. I am not good at coloring, so I like images that are easy to color. So that's why I like penguins, just like polar bears, because they're white. But you can pair them with like this one with the berry happy holidays. So with the polar bears and the penguins together. Also you can pair it like with the Yeti or Not stamp sets. I have this laying around, but I don't have it here with me. But I think that's also quite cute. Like pair it with the Yeti or Not. Okay. Then we have the winter scene winter. Like, look at this couch. I mean, this couch, I wanted a couch for so long. As you probably know, I love making kind of scene cards, so create a little story on my cards, and I think this couch can be quite good to integrate in all kinds of scenes. And then you can also pair this one with the window frame. I also have this one. This is the new window frame. And I think this fits perfectly in here. So like you can make a little scene inside and then use that window frame. And just for a little detail, you can also make a scene outside. So also very easy to color, this one. But I mean, that couch is just, it even has a little cushion. Oh my God, how adorable is this? Can't wait to use it, really. Then we have the furry and bright. I mean, I'm a cat person, but you also have dog people out there. So these will be very fun to give to dog people. I mean, also great for scene making. You can put this one, you can put this one on the couch. You know that someone's sitting here, and then this one is like begging for a little treat. Oh my God, that's so cute. I love it. And then I think this is the final set. Joy to all. I mean, this set really reminds me of Christmas morning. Great to make scenes. You can put like a couch in the scene too. And then also you can replace like this tree with the paper piecing tree. You can pair it with the furry and bright or with the other cats of the Perfectly Wicked stamp set. I think this is just a set great also for scene making. I also love all the gifts that are included. For the backdrop dies, I already showed you this fall one, so I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. But here are stitched snowflakes. I think this will be great to make like a night sky, but with all those snowflakes. So instead of just ink blending a sky, you can first cut out this backdrop and then ink blend on top of it, and then make like a border here. So instead of just a plain sky, you can give it a little bit of interest with all those stitched snowflake details. I think that's how I will use it. But of course also great for like the to put that giant Merry Messages stamp set on top for like a greeting here in the middle. Also great for that, I think. Here I have that Merry Christmas die. I will open the package so you can see how it's sized. So it really fits a card perfectly. So in landscape mode, let's try. It's not gonna fit in portrait mode, so I think this will be the best way to use it. Yeah, and then this one, and then use it with this ink blended backdrop. Can't go wrong with that, I think. Then this window frame, I already talked about it with the winter scene stamp set, but I think you can also just use only this window frame on your cards with those curtains. I really love that there are curtains included as well. So like, I'm not gonna put them apart, but like this is big enough to just fill in a whole card like this. I am in love with this new interactive die, the Flippy Flappy. I really love the name too, oh my gosh. And now Lawn Fawn has done a long intro video on this one, so go check it out to see examples made with them. I think they already made 3 cards as an example. And also the design team have made quite a few samples too, so really go check it out, because it's really fun. You can make like, or you can use it to add gift cards, but I think you can also use this one to add like a second scene to your panel. So you have your regular cards, your front panel, and then when you pull it out, you get this one, and then you may want to make a little scene here too. So I think that's quite nice. But you can also just use one image from a different stamp set and then just let this one pop out of from behind. So yeah, I'm really excited to try this interactive die. Okay, so for video purposes, I have die cut a few of those dies just so you can see the results of the die cut. So here I have the Magic Iris Snowflake add-on, and this just cuts a beautiful snowflake frame that you can put on those, so that you can use with your Magic Iris. You can use it with your Magic Iris interactive die, but also with without the interactive piece. Like if you use the Magic Messages, I will try to find them. So here, so you can use like these messages and then put them inside, I think. Yeah. So when I take out my card front, this is how it looks. And then you can also, like if you use the Magic Iris, the interactive part, you can use this so that this appears when it's open. So I think that would be lovely. You can ink blend this one, and this gives it this very beautiful stitched detail. Yeah, I really love this one. So this was the Magic Iris Snowflake add-on. Then I was really excited, or I was really curious about the outside in stitched snowflake. and the stitched snowflake frame. So I've cut both of them out. So this is the outside in stitched snowflake. So it gives it a stitch detail on the outside, and then it's this one that cuts out on the inside. I think this would also be a lovely focal point on a card. If you ink blend it or use colored cardstock for this, or like, oh yeah, that glittery pixie dust cardstock, my favorite. I think this would be so beautiful. I would recommend though to not cut this one apart. So if you see the die, so I just die cut the whole piece. I think you can cut this out, but I didn't do it, and I really think you aren't supposed to cut this out. So I'm just gonna leave this die like it's in the package, so I can just die cut the whole panel, so the whole snowflake itself. Yeah. So that's the outside in, and this one is the frame, so it really cuts out a frame, and then this is the piece inside. So let's see if we can layer these. So this is the outside in stitched one, and you can easily layer these two on top of each other. So like if you do this one and then the frame in another color, I think this would be so much fun. Yeah. And then also this one, you can layer this on top here, I think, to give it a little bit more of dimension. Yeah. I think it would also be nice to make shaker cards from this one. Yeah, okay. And then there's one more die, and that's the Christmas garland. So I just die cut this whole piece in one time. So I have all of these pieces here. I think you can even make a wreath out of it, or pair it with the window frame. So you have this one, those are the larger ones, and then you have all those kinds of little pieces here. And I think these are supposed to be berries, so if you ink blend this or die cut this from colored cardstock, you can layer these on top, so to make berries. So you have these three in pairs of three, and then you also have a few single pieces. And then what I really like, oh my gosh, is that bow. So you have here like the bottom, and then you layer this piece on top, and then you can also have this ribbon here. Isn't this just beautiful? I will try to let you see what this one is. So pretty, like in all those different kinds of cardstock. And then you can place that bow right here. Yeah. Okay. Also great for scenes, I think. Yay! Now for the papers. There's this sweater weather paper pack, and then this snowflakes paper. So I've got this in the 12 by 12 size, and this one in the 6 by 6. So I really love this one. And then those sunflowers. Oh my god, this is so gorgeous. We all love pattern paper, don't we? Okay, and then this one is just gorgeous with that silver foil. I have the one from last year here too. So this is, I got this one in the petite paper pack, so 6x6. And this was with gold foil. So I really loved this. So I am definitely gonna use this one very often. I mostly use like this kind of size, so the 6x6 I use just for card fronts, and then this paper I often use it to make interactive cards, since it has an A side and a B side, so you can just go by with one paper and then you have all sides of the paper with a lovely pattern on it. So this was part 2 of my unboxing video. I really hope this was kind of helpful to you. I really hope that now you have an idea of what's in that, of all those winter items, because in the intro videos they only focused on the fall and Halloween items, but I tried to show you the winter ones as well, so I hope that you have an idea on how to use them. So I think I will get crafty now. I think I want to make cards. I'm not sure which one I will use first, but I am definitely going to be crafty this afternoon. Okay, so I really hope you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, also consider subscribing to this channel. It will make us do all a happy dance. So have a great day and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!